Welcome, LaserCat faithful. We're back. My name is Mike Henriksen. I am filming here the Fiesta Challenge tournament. Here are M1 15-3s, which we will call the LaserCats. So we picked that as our loyal LaserCat mascot. We're about to get underway. We're playing the CVC 150 Navy. They're a volleyball club from Bismarck, North Dakota. We're taking them on in the first round of pool play here. Forgive me if I'm rusty. I have not broadcasted in quite some time, so we're coming to you here shortly. Looking forward to a good matchup here. Should be getting underway in about 5 to 10 minutes, so grab a cup of coffee or something of the sort. This is our old roster. Sorry, this graphic is old and out of date, but just kind of a look at the roster here. Kenzie Watson, she plays outside hitter, number 3. Fiona Bechtel, she's number 12. Bechtel usually playing libero or defensive specialist. Quinn Bai, number 18, also usually playing middle or being a right side hitter. Signe Carter, number 24, playing outside hitter, sometimes also playing middle. Some of these girls are pretty versatile in nature. Kenarashis, number 25, she also plays libero and defensive specialist. Rezi Nierste, number 33, an outside hitter, sometimes playing the back line as well. Reese Elliott, number 42, almost always playing middle. Reese Elliott, number 42, the tallest player on the team. Lucy Maslow, 24, usually either playing right side hitter or outside hitter. Madeline Henriksen, 65, she's kind of playing a whole bunch of different spots. Outside hitter, right side hitter, she plays the back line as well. Kinley Henderson, sometimes a defensive specialist, sometimes playing the back line. And Sophia Schwant, she's an outside hitter. Sorry, I don't have her number on here, but that's just a look at the lineup here for today. As we get underway, it shouldn't be long. Also, just want to let everybody know, today's broadcast is brought to you by South Metro Driving School. Special thanks to our friends at South Metro Driving School. If you have a son or daughter, 15 years of age, just finished their permit or looking to get their permit, give South Metro Driving School a call, 612-552-1927. And with that, we'll be underway here shortly. Still finishing warm-ups here. Should be a couple more minutes. We're going to play the best 2 of 3 sets. Will be each first set will be played to 25. Got to win by 2, rally scoring. As we see here in volleyball, that was changed from many years ago. And if one team wins out in the best 2 of 3 immediately, we don't play a friendship match at the end. Basically, that's over. If we're tied after 2, then we play a rubber match, if you will, or a third set, and that is played to 15. Much depends on flow on that game. You want to really gain control and keep control. So we'll be underway shortly. Thanks again for tuning in. Sorry I haven't broadcasted in a way. I was on hiatus for the last couple matches, being busy with work and such, kids and you name it. But thanks for tuning in from wherever you're at. Hope everybody can enjoy today's game. Clock on the wall says 5:37, so it'll be about 5 minutes. We'll be underway. So our first game here, 3 o'clock. Our next 2 games are going to be at 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. today. So if you're just tuning in, and I will probably, I might do that on one set, one continuous video for the next one. So we'll see how it pans out. Sorry about that, folks. Had a volleyball hit our tripod. Should be underway shortly here. And with that, folks, we're going to be underway. Should be just a minute here as both teams go to huddle up one last time. And the girls are going to shake hands ahead of time so they don't get in a fight at the end of the game. And we will be underway. Starting lineup for your M1 Laser Cats. On the front line, Kenzie Watson, Lucy Maslow, Sophia Schwann. In the back row, Madeline Henriksen, Reese Elliott, and Kinley Henderson. We should see a quick substitution here to start the game. And Elliott for Rashis. Rashis, our defensive specialist, sporting the single simple pony. Looks like she changed her hair color and grew 2 inches since I last saw her. Looks like CVC, I think, is gonna, no, Kinley Henderson appears to be on the back line waiting for the ball. So I think she's gonna start us off serving, and the ball comes to her. 0-0 your score. And we're underway. Henderson drills one. It's down the line. She goes soft spot. CVC up. They come over with it. Back corner here. They're able to sneak that one in. CVC striking first blood. No, they're calling a net violation. Excuse me. Must have been a net violation on the hit. Kinley Henderson working here from far off in your right side here. Just going all the way to the back net. So I'll try and get her into the frame, and there it is. Henderson with the drive to the back line. CVC sets up. Touch set coming over. It's Kenzie Henderson to Henriksen. Her drive is going to be good for a point. M1 taking an early lead 2-0. Henderson here to the back line to serve. Good serve here by Henderson. Touch set here by Maslow off the front line. Maslow looks like there was a substitution there. Henderson, Kinley Henderson, sporting the single simple pony off the back line. Number 66, Kinley Henderson with a good drive. Backward set hit coming. This to Henriksen. Too little, too late. She was trying to get it on the dive there and side out for M1. CVC to their back line to serve. 3-1. M1. CVC to the back line to serve. This one right to Kenarashis. It's over to Henderson. She's got to dive for it, and that ball loses elevation. She's not able to get a handle on it. 3-2 your score. CVC serve. This to Rashis. Henderson set. Here's Maslow with a drive to the back line. It was a beautiful hit by Maslow, but CVC keeps it alive. Henderson to Henriksen over to Watson. Her drive off the back line. That looks good. And unfortunately, line judge calls it out. Boy, I thought it looked good. 3-3 your score. CVC off the back line. Service just over the net. A good serve by CVC. And Kenzie Watson plays that one all the way into the vending machine over here on the sidewalk. This drive over to Henriksen. She digs it out. Henderson over to Schwann. Schwann with a good hit to the back corner of CVC. And that one falls in. 4-4 your score. Fiona Bechtel, defensive specialist here, playing the back line today. Fiona Bechtel, sporting the single simple frizzed out pony. That drive's going to be wide left. Side out once again. CVC now taking a one point advantage as they'll regain service. Serve. This one right to Henriksen. She misplays it into the cheap seats there, and 6-4 your score. CVC to serve. Service once again, trying to find Henriksen there, and that one will fall. M1 regaining service. Lucy Maslow to the back court to serve. Number 43, Maslow with a nice drive. This one finding the backcourt, CVC. Touch set finds it over. Bechtel up to Henderson. Nice hit here by Reese Elliott, now in the game. Oh, this ball, you couldn't see that one in your frame. That just touched the back line. That was a nice play by CVC. 5-7 your score. 2-point advantage for CVC. This your first set, best of 3, play to 25, got to win by 2. It's loud in here, folks. I'm trying to hear myself. It's a little bit challenging. Service right to Roshas. Here's Henderson, backward set. Mackenzie Watson with that one just finding its way out. That drive a little too far. 3-point advantage for Bismarck, North Dakota. Their drive here, this one to Henriksen. She plays that one into the cheap seats. Unfortunately, that ball out. Henriksen and Bechtel there right in between that ball. Possibly a little bit of a miscommunication there. Bismarck, North Dakota. This one to Roshas, over to Henderson. Watson, nice tip over. Back to North Dakota. Watson, Roshas, Henriksen, soft set. That one finding its way over. This one coming back. Set by Henriksen. Here's Henderson. That one found its way over. Hopefully we're not having technical issues at home. I just had a note there coming from my phone saying that Wi-Fi is a little unsteady, so I might go to cellular data. Signe Carter now in the game. A good drive here for Signe Carter. This to the back court. Blocked by Elliott. This ball coming up back to the back line. Sorry, I missed that in the frame there. Couldn't buy. We had a ball in the court here. 10-6 your score now. Bismarck, North Dakota. CVC 150 Navy is what they're truly called. North Dakota, Roshas. Carter, this one to Henriksen. She drills that one. That one's good. Nice hit by Madeline Henriksen there. 10-7 your score. Sophia Schwant for Fiona Bechtel. Henriksen to the back line. She'll serve. Number 65. Good serve by Henriksen. Set and hit here by North Dakota. That one just finding its way out of play. 10-8 your score. Henriksen still retaining service. Madeline Henriksen sporting the single simple pony. Good drive by Henriksen here to the back line of North Dakota. Hit coming sideways. Oh, unfortunately, Elliott there looking for a little touch set at the line, and that ball didn't make it. 10-8 side out. Oh, excuse me, 11-8 side out. North Dakota to serve. Their drive comes back here to Schwant. That one in the cheap seats just over my head here. North Dakota continues. There to the back line to serve. This drive here to Schwant. She'll settle it. And Carter to Bye with a nice little touch set over the net. North Dakota to Roshas. Here is, oh, nice play there. That was Carter to Henriksen. Henriksen with a good drive from well beyond the 10-foot line. Kenna Roshas to serve. Kenna Roshas, libero, defensive specialist with what a drive by Kenna. And this one back, CVC able to return it. Good hit here by Maslow at the front line, trying to find space. North Dakota's Carter to Maslow. This one Just off the back line, that'll be no good. Oh, looks like a net violation was called. Good little break there for M1. They'll go to their back line and serve again. Kenarashis to serve on your back line. It's 12-10 North Dakota. Good serve here by Rashis. Drive coming. By got a piece of it. Carter, Rashis. Here's Schwant with the drive from the far left side. This one tipped over. Smart play there by Bismarck. Taking a 3-point advantage side out. 13-10 your score in the first set, best of 3. First game of pool play here. Boy, it's a sidewinder over to Bai. Bai tried to get that one over. Just wouldn't go. 14-10. Kind of a weird mishit serve. It comes again. That was Rashis over to Schwant. Schwant goes backwards with it. What a play. Lucy Maslow gets this over finally. This hit into the cheap seats. Good break there for M1. 14-11. 3-point game. This is the first set. Best of 3. Got to win by 2. Kinley Henderson. Backcourt to serve. Henderson steps up, rockets one. This one, a really nice serve by Henderson. Bismarck plays it over. Watson, Henderson, touch set, catches him sleeping. Nice play by Kinley Henderson. 2-point advantage here for North Dakota. It's 14-12. Henderson to the backcourt to serve. Henderson running jump serve. This one, a perfect serve. Comes over to the front net. North Dakota not able to handle. One-point advantage for Bismarck. Henderson still working in the right part of your frame. Good serve by Henderson. This one over. Schwant, Henderson, Maslow with the drive. And that one's good. Nice shot there by Maslow. That one finding the back left corner of Bismarck's court. Henderson keeping it alive here. Running jump serves good. That finds a little soft spot. Bismarck, North Dakota can't handle. They're going to probably call timeout, and timeout they do. And with this timeout, it's sponsored by South Metro Driving School. South Metro Driving School. If you have a son or daughter, 15 years of age, or maybe you have an older child that just has waited to get their driver's permit, or behind the wheel, contact South Metro Driving School. They're the best in the business. 612-552-1927. 612-552-1927. When we're back to action. Henderson now, serving with a 1-point advantage. Good serve by Henderson. This one finding its way over. Hit coming, boy. That was a really nice play there by Bismarck. They found the back left corner unguarded. 15-all. Your score now. Tie game. This one played at 25. Got to win by 2. Service is a good one. Rashis. Watson. Big bump coming far left. Schwant's got to go backwards, bump with it, and unfortunately, she misses the sideline down the line. 1-point advantage for Bismarck. Bismarck service. This one to Rashis. She digs it out. Watson now goes high and backwards. Hendrickson from well behind the 10-foot line with a nice drive. Bismarck keeps it alive. Rashis. There's Henderson. Watson with the drive. Boy, that was a nice strong hit. And Bismarck comes over with a wonderful hit. That one just kind of coming down and difficult to defend. There's a nice play there by North Dakota right at the front line. CVC, they'll start up. Schwant, Henderson. Maslow She gets blocked at the net, unfortunately, twice in a row. She loses the battle right at that front line. 3-point advantage for North Dakota. Timeout, M1. M1 timeout is brought to you by M1 Volleyball. M1 Volleyball, son or daughter is looking to get into volleyball. It's a great place to start the competitive journey. M1 Volleyball. Also, this is brought to us by our friends with South Metro Driving School. Give us a call, South Metro Driving School. Back to action. And CVC sends one over. Rashis. That's to Schwant and Maslow. And unfortunately, that one is out. Maslow just a little bit off that back line. Makes it a 4-point advantage now for Bismarck, North Dakota. Their drive. This one to Schwant. Henderson, touch set. Here's Maslow. Excuse me, that to the back line. Henderson bumps. Another bump by Rashis to Schwant. And this one back again to Schwant. Schwant with the drive. Back line of Bismarck's pretty strong. They come with a long hit. That one flying over, just missing our camera setup here. But we're all safe here, folks. Don't worry. Here is Bechtel in for Schwant. Bechtel's to the back line to serve. Fiona Bechtel, the back line service. It's a good one. Right to the back line of CVC. They send this one over, and this one's off the back line. Good break for M1 here. 2-point advantage for CVC or Bismarck, North Dakota. 19-17. Bechtel running jump serve. It's a good one to the back court of CVC. Played forward by CVC, and a great hit at the net by Lucy Maslow. 1-point advantage for Bismarck. Bechtel again from the back line to serve, sporting the single simple pony. Wonderful serve here by Bechtel, but Bismarck keeps it alive. Their back line quite strong. Rashis and Henderson to Hendrickson. Her drive right into a good block here by Bismarck, and a wonderful play at the net by Lucy Maslow. Wow. Just a fabulous tip there by Lucy Maslow, redirecting the ball. Fiona Bechtel again. The back line to serve. Bechtel running jump serve. It's a good one to the back line of CVC. There, touch set, catches Lucy Maslow now. She gets struck by a little bit of her own medicine. It's 2019 side out. Ball goes now to North Dakota. This is a barn burner here, folks. North Dakota service. This one, Rashis. She plays it up. Henderson's nice set. It's a long way. Henderson's got to bump that. She was way off the back sideline. No, what a drive here by North Dakota. Rashis able to play it. Henderson goes sideways bump to get this one over. There's North Dakota again. Bechtel settles. That one comes all the way to the line. M1 runs out of real estate right there at the front line. They can't cross the midline. They just could not play that ball coming backwards with it. Just didn't get enough elevation for it. 2-point advantage here for North Dakota. Henriksen lets this one go, and it lands in, unfortunately. 22-19. Timeout, M1. This timeout brought to you by South Metro Driving School. South Metro Driving School. One of the safest operations for learning how to drive. Real quality instructors that have many years of experience. I want to say about 15 to 18 years of experience. Wonderful driving school. Look them up. Back to action. 3-point advantage, side out, 22-19. This one back to Hendrickson. She settles. Henderson over to Hendrickson. Her drive goes to the back line. North Dakota able to settle. Hit coming. That was a touch at the line by Maslow. Now Maslow and Watson. Simultaneous contact. This one touch set just over Hendrickson at the line. Unfortunately, wow, that was a nice play there by North Dakota. 23-19. North Dakota with the drive. Roshes. Henderson, backward set. Here's Watson with the drive. That to the back line. That one's called out. Watson again, can't find that back line. She's going a little bit long. Set point here for Bismarck, North Dakota. It's 24-19. This game played to 25, got to win by 2. The drive back to Roshes. Now it's Henderson, backward set. Maslow with the drive. This to the back corner. Touch set, hit coming. Nice play by Henderson. Roshes now over to Hendrickson. Hendrickson has to bump that one over. It's an easy play for North Dakota. Good block here by Maslow right at the line. Bechtel from behind the 10-foot line. She'll soft set it over. Touch set coming here by North Dakota. Backwards bump. Roshes. Touch set by Hendrickson. They're calling a net violation on North Dakota. Point for M1. They stay alive. 24-20. Maslow to the back line to serve. Reese Elliott in for, I'm not sure, maybe Sidney Carter. Back line, CVC, they play it over. It's Watson, Henderson, over to Hendrickson. She's got to bump this one. She'll send it to the back line. Bismarck sets that up. Touch set, Watson. She bumps to Henderson. Henderson, touch set, goes over. North Dakota keeps it alive. Great block there by Hendrickson right at the net. She just denies them. 21-24, M1 staying alive. Lucy Maslow working from the back right side of her court. Her drive's a really nice serve. That's an ace. Bismarck just lets that one land. Maybe a miscommunication. That was a great drive by Maslow. Maslow now in the back court, 24-22. Her drive this time to the back line, and they'll let that go out. That's the end of the first set here, folks. Bismarck winning by 3, 25-22. I'm going to leave that score up there for a second as I regain my bearings here, reset for set number 2. Bismarck, North Dakota taking the first set, 25-22. We'll be underway here in approximately 3 minutes for set number 2. As I update my scoreboard here. So Bismarck taking the first set, 25-22. I'm just going to leave the special thanks to our sponsors, South Metro Driving School, for bringing you the broadcast here today. Once again, South Metro Driving School. If you have a son or daughter looking to get a driver's permit or some behind-the-wheel time, they're a wonderful operation. South Metro Driving School. They'll come to your house to pick your daughter up for your driving hours. 612-552-1927. Well, a tough battle there. That first set, very close in nature, but Bismarck playing really tough off the back line. They have a bunch of girls that really are highly skilled back there. Where M1's trying to find a little bit of real estate in their backcourt, and it's hard to find. So, without further ado, we'll start in about 1 minute. We'll be underway here for set number 2. And here we go. Back to action. Set number 2. Sorry about that loud buzzer, folks. The buzzer is directly above me, so nothing I can do about that. Set number 2 about to get underway here. I believe CVC is going to start off serving. And they will. Number 20 of CVC, Bismarck, to the back line to serve. Service, it's a good one. This one is just long. Wisely let go by Sophia Schwant here on the back court. And one takes early lead. Fiona Bechtel in for Sophia Schwant. Your front line, Madeline Henriksen, Kenzie Watson, Lucy Maslow. Kenarashis and Signe Carter in the back line with Fiona Bechtel. That one out. 2-0 M1. Oh, excuse me. It looks like there was maybe a net violation on that serve. 1-1. 1-1 our score. The serve over to Rashis. She sends it to Carter. Carter to Maslow. Maslow with a wonderful drive. Bismarck keeps us alive. Bechtel with the dig. Here's Carter over to Henriksen. Her drive right into a block. And what a nice block there by Bismarck. They deny Henriksen at the front line. Bismarck over to Rashis. Henriksen keeps it alive. Sorry, folks, I had to act quickly there. We're all messed up here. Sorry. This ball kept alive. Henriksen decides to set that ball errantly. Unfortunately, probably should have bumped and moved her feet. Score now 3-1. North Dakota. Service. This one is long. M1 taking advantage there. Lucy Maslow to the back line to serve, right just past that post there. Unfortunately, I got some obstacles in our way. Good drive by Lucy Maslow. North Dakota, though, defensively, just an amazing machine. Carter plays this up. A miscommunication on M1's part, a little bit of an unforced error. Ref getting mad at M1 for not grabbing the ball after the point. North Dakota, the back line to serve. Service by North Dakota. It's down to Henriksen. She'll keep it alive. That up to Carter, and Carter stepped over the lines. A net violation called there. 5-2, 3-point advantage here for North Dakota. Drive here is to Henriksen. Good pass here over to Carter. Watson with the drive. Unfortunately, that one's out. Watson can't seem to capture that back corner. Those are good hard hits, though. She's getting good velocity on the ball. A drive by North Dakota. Carter sends this one over with a bump. M1 struggling here in the second set. Oh, excuse me, my score is well off, 8-2. Your actual score, I think that happened with a couple of points there. And the break here brought to you by our special sponsor, South Metro Driving School. M1 just really needs to find a break here where we can just gain some momentum. 8-2. Second set, best of 3. Got to win by 2. Play to 25. CVC. Got her drive right back to Bechtel. She'll keep it alive to Carter. Nice set. Carter here to Elliott. Elliott sends that over with a bump. Hit coming. Good block by Henriksen. She returns the favor to Bismarck after being denied 3 times. Kinley Henderson to serve for your M1 Laser Cats. Signe Carter out. Rezimir State in for Carter. A drive by Henderson is to the backcourt. Bismarck. Nice play. Henriksen there from the far side to keep that alive. She had to go bump with it. Well past the out-of-bound lines. Roshus played at the net here. Nice job, Reese Elliott, to stay alive. Off the bump. This drive here by North Dakota. And the dig by Henderson and Bechtel is just too little too late. North Dakota is just a well-oiled machine. 9-3. They are a highly skilled team. We got them in height, but they got us in skill. All right, M1 catches break. 9-4 your score. 5-point advantage. 5-point advantage for Bismarck. Madeline Henriksen to the back line to serve. 65. Madeline Henriksen playing outside hitter. Henriksen to the front line. She drills one down the line. This to the backcourt. Bismarck easily handles. Their drive comes up. Blocked by Elliott, but falls into her own court. 10-4 your score. 6-point advantage for Bismarck. Ball in. Schwant, Henderson. Near State puts her drive into the net. M1 now beating themselves. 11-4 your score. 7-point advantage here in the second set. This drive by CVC, a dig by Roshus. Nice play there. Good change up by Reese Elliott right at the line. She kind of faked everybody out. Found a soft spot in the back of Bismarck's court. Ken Roshus here to the back line to serve, playing libero, defensive specialist. Running jump serve. Roshus just destroys that serve, but sends it about 2 steps too far. And another unforced error for M1 makes this score a 7-point advantage for Bismarck. It's 12-5. Drive by Bismarck goes to Schwant. Henderson to Maslow. Good hit here by Maslow. That keeps M1 alive. They regain service 12-6. Kenzie Watson for Kinley Henderson. Signe Carter to the backcourt to serve. Carter here sporting the single simple pony today with a wonderful pink pony tie. And that drive off a block on the front line by Maslow and Watson that finds its way through, unfortunately. 13-6, we score. Bismarck service. This to Schwant. She's a step too slow there, and now it's 14-6. 8-point advantage. Drive is to Henriksen. Henriksen plays that directly sideways. Unplayable ball after she hit it. 15-6 your score. And one needs to get some life here. This one back to Schwant. She'll play this one over. This one comes over Roshus Henriksen. Schwant goes backwards, bump. She goes to the back line with a nice play by Schwant. Backwards set, hit coming. Nice play by Signe Carter, keeping that alive. Roshus over to Maslow, and Schwant was running to play that at the same time. Miscommunication makes it 16-6. It's a 10-point advantage. It's a clinic put on here by Bismarck, North Dakota. And that clinic is also brought to you by South Metro Driving School. South Metro Driving School. If you're not watching volleyball, you might as well sign up to get a driver's license and to learn to drive behind the wheel. 612-552-1927. South Metro Driving School, one of the safest driving schools around the metro area. Back to action here. That timeout was timeout by M1. They're just trying to find some momentum to have something to go with here. We need to push to a rubber match, but we really got to gain some momentum here first. That's what volleyball is all about. It's all about momentum. Drive by Bismarck, Starashis, Carter over to Schwant. Schwant and Henriksen almost simultaneous contact. North Dakota bump coming over, and M1 just lets this fall. That's too bad. Unfortunately, another unforced error by M1, making it 17-6. Kind of a miscommunication here. Hoping that we can gain focus here to start to get some momentum. Drive here to Rashis. Nice play, Schwant, bringing that back into play. Henriksen puts it over. That was a beautiful play by Schwant. Athletic play. Rashis, Carter. Here's Henriksen beyond the 10-foot line. What a drive! That's hopefully something to start a spark. Now keeping it within 10. 17-7 your score. M1 with the serve. Bechtel in for Schwant. Fiona Bechtel to the back line to serve. Fiona Bechtel running jump serves. Good one, but it's just a little bit too far. And that's kind of the story of today. M1 was filled with unforced errors. 18-7. Just can't seem to gain some momentum here. Hopefully we will. Bismarck service over to Henriksen. She sends that to Watson. Sideways over to Rashis. She'll go sideways bump with it. Bump coming. This one's going out. Bismarck, North Dakota with the uncharacteristic unforced error, making it a 10-point game. 18-8 your score. Lucy Maslow to the back line to serve. Rashis out. And I believe Reese Elliott in for Rashis. Maslow with the drive. This to the back line. Bismarck keeps it alive. Reese Elliott was right at the front line for the block, and that goes off of her and into M1's court. It will be a side out. North Dakota regain service. Rashis in for, I'm not sure who she went in for. To the back line, Rashis. Carter. And that one comes over. Point for M1 there. No, yeah. Kinley Henderson to serve. 19-9, 10-point advantage for Bismarck, North Dakota. Kinley Henderson running jump serves, a nice one. Set, backward set, hit coming. Henderson settles this. This one goes into the line judge. Resi Nierstate tries to play it off the line judge. She just runs out of real estate there. 20-9. North Dakota. North Dakota the back line to serve. Running jump serve, this to Rashis. Now it's Henderson over to Rashis. Rashis sends a sideways bump to get that over. What a drill by Bismarck. Boy, man, they are good. They are just a really good team. That was just a nice play by North Dakota. Just smoked a drive right at the line. Can't get upset about that. Good serve here. Rashis digs to play it and puts it out of play. Now 22-9. Folks, they are just a better team. Hats off to them. North Dakota running jump serve. This one just makes it over the net. A wonderful play by Kinley Henderson to keep that alive. Hit coming, this one long. Good point there by M1. Trying to just stay alive here in this game. Madeline Henriksen here to the back line to serve. Henriksen with a drive. This one into the net. Unforced error here. Makes this a 13-point game. 23-10. Bismarck in full command. They'll go to the service. Serve right here to Schwant. She'll keep it alive. Henderson back to Schwant. Schwant with the drive to the back line. North Dakota keeps it alive. Roshus to the back line. Henriksen from beyond the 10-foot line. That one looks good. Nice play, Madeline Henriksen. 23-11. Then Roshus now will go to the backcourt to serve. Just trying to keep this game alive. Roshus. Her drive into the net, unfortunately. Unforced error makes it 24-11. And one out of unforced errors now. It is game set point for Bismarck, North Dakota. Running jump serves, just a drill. This to Madeline Henriksen. She can't play it. Game over. Okay. Well, that was tough. That was tough. That was a good team. There's your final score. 25-11. Folks, our next game will be at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm